Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Am I live yet? Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Cool, you guys can hear me. I should inform my Discord people that I am indeed live. Okay. Everyone. Where's the live stream link? Let's see. Alright. Give me 1 second as I informed the Discord. There you go. Discord is informed. Okay. So today is gonna be just a Q&A session and some EQing, because if you guys know, on my ranking list I have a perfect EQ tab, and that tab has not really been updated in a while, and that's basically because it's just kind of time consuming to EQ all of these if I want to do them like precisely like how I want it, and not just like quick auto EQ tab whatever. But today let's tackle some of those. I don't know, maybe I'll have the chat pick some of the picked some for me to do, and I'll do them live while answering you guys' questions. Do 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 do. Let's see here if I can make this chat a little bit bigger. Pop that out. Cool. Now it's a little bigger. Make this smaller. Man, let's see. There. Much better. Okay. So, hello guys. Ask away the questions. Let me see here. KC DeFi review. I don't even have a unit yet. I probably will just end up buying one. So maybe review of that like whenever I get it in the mail. Yo everybody. Any new IEMs coming to your house? At the moment, I don't know. I think there's the Tanya DSP being sent out, but that's about the only one. Oh yeah, the Jew DSP as well. Those are the only two. Again, with the DeFi, I'm gonna have to buy that, so I'll go ahead and make a purchase sometime, and hopefully that comes in sooner than later. How's your day? My day has been quite alright. I've been on and off with being sick all of April. I'm starting to think that it's probably some allergies or something like that. But yeah, if I cough periodically throughout this live stream, just you know, now you know. You changed the scale. Why 2 moon drops on the scale? Why not? You know, why not? Why not 2 moon drops on the scale? That's a better question. Thoughts on PR2 being cheapest full range planar? I mean, prices go down for every driver. I think that's a you know, a natural progression. It's a good thing. It's a real good thing. But I don't really care much about driver types. I care about how they're tuned, how it's done, what each driver can do. But I don't care about I don't get excited when IEM comes out and like, oh, it's a planar, oh, it's an EST for $100. That doesn't get me like excited. I'm like, how is it tuned? How does it sound? That gets me more excited. Let's see. What would you pick for bass quality IEM for any song? I mean, if you're going full blown price no object, then you can probably just go with the Subtonic Storm or the Sony IR or the MKII Odin, one of those ones would do you fine if you have like unlimited money. Please try EQ Blessing 2. You know what? Since you asked, we'll do Blessing 2 first. I mean, so funny enough, the changes I would make to the Blessing 2 would be very similar to what the Blessing 3 ended up being. Because my issue with the Blessing 2 has always been that this treble, I'm going to turn off the Blessing 3 real quick. This treble right here, it's just too much. It's too much for me. Like it's causes the timbre to be a little, I don't know, not as natural as I want it to be, not as smooth as I want it to be. So the first thing I would do is like lower down this whole mid treble region. So maybe I'll target around like 7K or so, because 8K maybe. Let's do 8K. Nah, 7K. We'll target around 7K. Bring that down by like 3 dB, see what happens. Oh, maybe Q factor of 1. Yeah, this already looks much better to me. Like it's gonna make the timbre sound more realistic. So I think that's the most I would do in a treble, is just reducing that. But aside from that, let's touch in the bass department. I'm not really a huge fan of this kind of like a little hill slope down kind of curve, if you will. The only IEM I like that's like this is going to be the Soft Ears Twilight, but most of the time I don't really like this because it's a little bit too warm for me. And my female vocals are not as like light on their feet as they could be. So let's reduce a little bit on the 250. Don't want it way too tucked, because, or maybe just, yeah, 250. Don't want it way too tucked because it will end up being like a variations. We don't really want that. That's a little too much. Let's make it not so. There we go. Now that looks better. Better now. Let me see if I can make. Let's see. After that, I'll probably do a bass boost. Just a little bit more bass boost to even out the gain here. So let's go to below 80 hertz. Maybe below 100 hertz even. Go to low. To. That's too much. Trying to fix this bass curve. There we go. Now let's reduce this part a little more. I guess it brought that part back up. I mean, could also do like auto EQ, but what's the fun in that? What's the fun in auto EQing? So this is what it would look like if I were to have a perfect B2. You see this like really clean mid-range, beautiful timbre. And now let's see how close it is to like what the Blessing 3 ended up being. Yeah, it's pretty. Let me see. Let me go down here and turn off the original B2. Yeah, see, it's pretty close to how the Blessing 3 ended up being. So the lesson here is, if you want my version of the perfect Blessing 2, just get the Blessing 3. All right, let's see. What other questions are there? Let's see here. I lost my points. Where am I? I'm gonna go back a little bit to the top and like read down. Are you going to review the Performer 8 and Yume Ultra? Oh yeah, there is a Yume Ultra. I forgot about that. I just filmed a news video too. There's a bite-sized audio review news video coming out like sometime in the next couple of days, whenever I'm finished editing it. But I forgot to mention the Yume Ultra. Dang, what a shame. Alright, but yeah, if I get it, I'll review it, most likely. Performa 8, if I get it, we'll review it. Yeah, B3 Dust has been like leaked on Discord by, I shouldn't say leaked because Moondrop themselves announced it, so. Expand on 7 acoustic Supernova, please. Let's see. Supernova, what do you want me to expand on? Supernova is a very smooth, quite bright kind of signature. I have it right here actually. Oh, it's not on this cable though. But it's a really nice sounding IEM. $750 is a lot, but the tuning is unique enough to where I feel like it's warranted for the novelty factor. And while it is unique, it's still very much neutral, easy to listen to type of signature. You're not getting anything weird and wonky. Like when I say unique, I don't mean like campfire audio type of unique, you know, where you have no clue what the hell you're getting there. This still sounds relatively balanced and nice. Trying to put it back on the cable here. Alright, cool. Let's look at the next question. Let's see, show off the there you go. Supernova. I am so done being sick. I mean, I'm not sick anymore. Like, I don't have any sickness. It's just the coughing is really not going away and it's super annoying. Every year I get like super sick, I heal from it, but the coughing stays for like a month. I have no clue why. I think it's allergies, and it always happens around like March and April. Let's see, where am I now? Moondrop obviously paid to have their 2 IEM prestigious. No, you think they pay? Man, I wish they pay, to be on it. Make me some extra money. No, they don't pay. That's ridiculous. Any vintage headphone recommend? Vintage. I'm not sure about vintage. Yeah, no. I'm mainly an IEM guy, so I don't dabble a lot into headphone space. I do own quite a bit of headphones, but I'm not well studied in the headphone meta, if you will. So I can't really give you that. OB audio. Hello. Why are you here? You should be editing your video. Come on now, people are waiting. Go back to work. What do technicalities mean exactly? Well, it means different things to different reviewer. So you're gonna have to ask this question to everybody. So my answer won't be all encompassing, if you will. So for me, technical just means the note definition, number one. You know, notes can sound either blunt or sound incisive, engaging. You know, that is part of technical for me. Second part is the IEM version of soundstage, which to me doesn't mean I'm not really looking for wide soundstage. I'm looking for unimpeded soundstage, if you will. So an IEM that has way too much mud or way too many peaks in the treble kind of ruins the perception of soundstage for me. So I would grade that IEM as being quite poor in the soundstage department. That's part of technicalities. So yeah, I look for mainly two different things. What's upgrade path for TruthEar's volume under 700? I mean, TruthEar's volume, let's pull up my boy volume. Close these. So under 700, you're not looking at many options here. I would say maybe variations, Variations might be one of them. Probably a good one. Yeah. You get like more balance out tuning than on the volume. The volume is very vocal heavy. So I would say variation is a nice upgrade. B3 Blessing 3, surprisingly not too far away in price, is also a good upgrade. But yeah, those one will work under $700. Oh, the ones that are tuned similar anyways. Hello, Sawasdee Krap. There's Thai people in here. Oh yeah, it's 6 p.m. Thailand time. Morning. Do you have a custom IEM? I do not actually. This is one of the things that I've been wanting to do, is get custom IEMs. Like, I just haven't gone through the process, and it's not because I couldn't. I can, and it's readily available just 15 minutes away from my house. I just don't know which IEM to buy. Like, I want, if I'm going to buy a custom IEM, I want to like pick one that I know I'm going to use like almost every day, right? And I can't quite find that one yet. And the one I kind of want is like a custom annihilator, but you know, that's like, I'm not spending that money for a custom annihilator. So it has to be something like under 1,000 that I want to use all the time, that is also available in custom, because some companies don't have customs available. And also another issue is I need to find a company where their customs sound like the universal, because some custom IEMs come out and sound a little bit different from the universal version, which is not a good thing either. So yeah, it's a little bit of a hassle picking an IEM here to be my first custom IEM. Good evening. Hello. What do you think is the IEM with the best instrument separation, sub 150, other than the timeless? Sub 150 IEM that has the best separation. So separation to me is just not having a lot of mud and having enough gain. So that's what makes good separation. Also, just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Hard to explain fully what gives an IEM separation. I don't think I know fully as well what causes one IEM to have more separation than the other IEM, at least at the more high tier level. At the lower tier level, like I said, is tuning. If you have way too much mud, if you have very little gain area, instruments tend to feel really blended. So for me, for 150, at 150, what's the best instrumental separation in IEM? I would say something along the line of like S12. S12 is nice in that department. Yume 2. Yume 2 is $200. My bad. Yume 2 is $200. The ER2 SE, ER2 XR, those are great. Yeah, just those ones. EQ to Timmy target. That's easy. Just click the auto EQ and you practically have it. Let's see. Where am I now? Kind of lost here. Can you do Mess Mark II? I actually don't have my Mess 2 anymore. And I traded my Mess 2 before I got into graphing IEMs. So unfortunately, I do not have a graph of the Mess 2. Yeah, I do not. Alright, let's actually do an EQ now that there's people in here. Alright, down below right now, type in what you want me to EQ, and I'll just pick the majority, or if there's no majority, I'll pick a random one. Make sure it's one that I have in my database. So if you say the ones I don't have in my database, then I can't EQ it. I see Kato. Kato's kind of. Kato's alright. Yeah. Let's see EA 500. SA6 Mark II. SA6 Mark II doesn't really need an EQ for me. It would be like small tweaks at best. If I were to EQ the SA6 Mark II, I would like make it more ultra-like, which is more my preference. But that's not the point of the EQ thing. Yeah, SA6 Mark II on his own is already like fantastic. Tangsu 2, I have no idea what that is. Wan I already have, I think, an EQ of Wan somewhere. So maybe do that later. Kato's, no, not there's two for Kato, so I said I would do majority. There's two for EA 500. There's like, oh, actually there's so many for actually no, it's not, dude. Don't type in the same name like multiple times. I'm just gonna disqualify you at that point. You're one person typing in Wan like 50,000 times. That's not like, that's just being disrespectful. Yeah. Hexa. I guess the winner that, you know, Wan is disqualified. I guess the winner is like, yeah, there's two for Hexa, two for EA, two for Kato, so it's kind of, I don't know. I'll just do EA 500 first. I saw a third one for EA 500, fourth one. Alright, EA 500 it is. Alright, so for EA 500, what I would fix immediately is that, again, that, this thing, that's much for me. So that would be down like so, and I think that would already make the timbre just so much better. Maybe a little bit too much down. Maybe just, you know, like that. That would already make it sound better. -2 dB. Next thing I would fix is maybe up the sub bass a bit. Let's go to sub bass territory because we want that rumble. We want the rumble. So let's bring up the sub bass. We'll do +2. See where that go. There we go. Sub bass is up. Maybe more even. Why not? Let's make the sub bass as much as the gain. And mid bass is fine. I don't think that needs fixing. Maybe a little bit too warm for me. A little bit too warm for me in the 300 hertz. I wish that was dropped down a little bit. So maybe drop that down to, yeah, like that. So that's the transformation right there. So if we turn this off, that would be for me the perfect EA 500. More sub bass, cleaner bass, better bass control, and also just a little tamer in the mid treble, and maybe a little bit in the air region too, because that's a little bit spiky there. So let's just lower the a little bit in the air, maybe after 12, after 13 kHz. Just drop that whole area by like a good, yeah, like that, or even more than that. Yeah, something like this. Very, very easy to listen to. You're not going to miss out on the little details in the air as well, because on the original it was a little bit too much, a little bit too peaky, too forward for me. But yeah, clean, more bass, smoother treble, smoother decay. Just nice and balanced tuning EA 500. I should share this EQ somewhere. Maybe I'll make a Google folder, and I'll drop a link after the after my live stream. I'll drop a link in the community tab where you guys can go and like download just the EQ we made on this live stream. Live stream EQ folder, create. All right, and now download what's it called? Both versions, the graphics and also the wavelet and also the graphics. So export. Okay, cool. I'll add those on like when I'm done with the live stream. All right, next. Hello, Cammy. What's up, Cammy? Let's see. All right, let's do one more round of voting. Vote. Blessing 3. What else am I gonna do to Blessing 3? It's already like pretty near perfect. I will probably just add more bass to Blessing 3, to be honest. Alright, there's 2 for Blessing 3, 2 for Kato, QDC, 2 for QDC Folk. There's why do you guys want me to do QDC Folk? Do you guys just want to buy QDC Folk? I have the Folk like right here, you know. I haven't reviewed it cuz like I don't know. I mean, there's 3 for Folk, a few there. Okay, it's Folk. Folk 1, there's 4 for Folk. Wow, that's a surprising result. Okay, well, let's see. I have the Folk right here. They sound absolutely a bit strange of an IEM. So let's see here. Let's close all this and go to QDC Folk S. Yikes. Yikes. Just a strange one. This one what's the first thing to fix here? I mean, if I make a fix for this, it's just gonna look like a completely different IEM. Alright, so first things first is to tilt this whole thing another way, because right now it's like really bassy and really low gain area, so it sounds very warm. And the sub bass here needs a lot of work too. So let's do one by one. Let's start with the low end. We're gonna go with more sub bass on this. More sub bass. Maybe 6 dB sub bass. There we go. Yeah, that's just adding a lot of sub bass. I don't want to ruin too much of the characteristics of the IEM, like not change it way too much to the point where it's just a completely different one. But I will fix what I see needs to be fixed. Like the mid bass here, man, just needs to come down. That's just a lot. Needs to come down. We'll go to like 400, but you know, maybe we keep the warmer signature of it. Yeah, maybe we keep a little bit of warmth. Yes, because it is decisively a warm tuning. You know, we want to respect the original tuning here. We're gonna keep a little bit of warmth, but good bass, like tighter, tighter bass, yes, and also more sub bass. Other thing we need to fix is the gain. The gain is just little. We need more of that, and this is not gonna be the most easiest fix. First, let's bring up the 1.5 Regent by like a lot. Not too much, maybe. Maybe you want just a smoother glide. 2, or maybe I should do 18. Even that's starting to look better now. And let's bring up the 3 to 4K, mainly 4K. I want smoother timbre. I don't want wonky timbre. Just fuller amount. Maybe too much. $5K went up a little bit, so we're gonna drop that down. -3. All right, that's already looking much better. And I think the treble wise is I'll just leave the treble be. Treble quantity is good. Smoothness can't really be fixed. So yeah, ready for the unveiling of the new QDC Folk. Boom. Perfect. That's the Folk. Warmer, slightly warmer tune IEM. Still a bass leaning IEM because the gain is still not much. It's pretty much on par here, but like you have more warmth here. You have vocals. This region right here, 1K to 1.5K, this actually accounts for the distance of the vocal or mid-range instruments, how close it feels to you. So intimateness and like opposite of intimate, right? So you have a lot of if you have a lot in this region, vocals will feel more intimate. If you have too very recessed range here, vocals will feel a little further away. So in this IEM, you have a nice warm, like slightly bit warm tuning, decent vocal presence, not as much as you would on other balanced sets like Kato and Arya and all that. But yeah, would be a relaxing, enjoyable IEM, and doesn't take too much to fix this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 filters. Not bad. Eek. Oh, I do wonder why you guys asked for a QDC Folk. EQ. It's like, how many of you guys actually own the Folk? Alright, next. Alright, it's voting time. Next one. Alright, there's 2 for Hexa, 1 for Kato, Arya, S12, 1 for S12. I mean, there's 4 for Hexa. I don't think any. That's 5 for Hexa. So I guess we're doing Hexa next, guys. Hexa is next. That's overwhelming majority. What do you want me to fix with the Hexa? I mean, like. Oh, I have one of the better looking Hexa, by the way. Because some other people got the Hexa, I think it was like super reviews. And his Hexa was like. It was just off. His Hexa was not. His Hexa had some channel imbalances. Let me see if I can find his Hexa. Show you guys. Oh, he has several samples of Hexa on here. He has Hexa 2, which it looks better. Hexa sample 3. Yeah. So this is Mark's Hexa. That channel imba into DD versus my Hexa. I got one of the luckier pairs of Hexa. But let's see. What would I do with the Hexa? What would I do with the Hexa? Well, what is there to do? I guess because like I don't want to do an EQ that changes the IEM like to a completely other new thing. I want to keep the characteristics of that IEM somewhat, but make it better. And on the Hexa, I'm like, I don't know what else to fix. Maybe add more mid bass. Maybe make the mid bass more well defined. Maybe. Oh yeah, I see. People are saying bass. All right, cool. Well, let's fix the bass on Hexa. Turn off all these other filters. Hexa space. Well, first, let's bring up the mid bass, because I feel like the mid bass is what's lacking for most people. So 150, we're going to bring up, not down, Timmy, up. Ew, we have mid bass. Maybe make it like not as warm. Oh, that's horrifying looking. That was just wrong of me. I'm sorry. Man, that's too much. I wanted to keep the original Hexa kind of slide, but just has more mid bass. Yes. Yes, there we go. Oh, that already looks like it. It just looks starting to look better. It looks like a more of a bass head IEM. Let's see, let's keep that curve there. Keep that. There we go. Boom. That's right. Here's your new Hexa with a lot of mid bass. This is gonna thump real hard. Bro, look at that. Look. It's just gonna thump much harder. That's it. It's just Hexa with the bass fix. Looks nice. I'll export this. I actually want to pull up the Hexa and listen to this actually. I don't know where my Hexa is. This Hexa is scary. If you guys don't know, I put like my IEMs in these cases. Hexa. And as you can see as well, like Spotify is not actually playing anything right now. Let's see. I'm just gonna plug the Hexa in, and I'm gonna test out this EQ. As for now, I'm just gonna answer you guys' question while I test out this Hexa EQ, because I'm actually like curious on how it'll sound now. 1 second. Do 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 do. All right. Sorry if that caused any like static sound or whatever. But Hexa is now in my ears. Unplug this HD 800. All right. Not enough bass. What do you mean? That's a lot of bass. That's a lot of mid bass. So I'm gonna pull up the Hexa. Where did I download this at? Right here, Hexa graphic filter. Grab all of these. Yep. Copy them. Go over to this. So I'm using the equalizer APO on this. You guys can't see it sadly, but just know that that's what I'm using. Oh, did it crash on me? No, it crashed on me. All right, let's answer some of you guys' questions first while I try to reopen equalizer APO. Yeah, it just like crashed on me. How sad. Big sadness. Alright, I guess we'll test this out later. The world just doesn't want me to test this out in front of you guys. It just failed. It just didn't want to work. Alright, so questions. Dude, stop spamming. Stop spamming. Or else I'm gonna have to mute you. And I don't like muting people. Just stop. Let's see. Looking like the Maestro series. Nah, the Maestro series has a lot more bass than this. Yo, Timmy, is it worth it to change my Celeste Gumiho to Moondrop Lan? Yes. Yes. Gumiho's alright, but Lan's better. Lan is better. But if you're going for Lan, you have a lot of options. Like, beyond Lan. Let's listen to some music, some tunes, too. Oh, I've been into this song lately. This one right here. You guys can see at the bottom of the screen. You guys can like turn on your own Spotify and listen to. Obviously, I can't play the song on my live stream or else I'll just get like copyright strike. Oh, so good. Timmy Legato plus 20 dB bass shelf. Upgrade path from 100 to 200. Man, that line's getting blurred really easily now because cheaper IEMs are getting so good where like that range feels like it's kind of melting away. Yeah, this song is awesome. Listen along, man. Like turn on your Spotify. Let's have like a music listening session. I feel like that's lacking, by the way, in the community. Like to think that we're a community of audio gear and we don't have listening sessions. I guess like songs are very individualistic, I guess. People have their own kind of favorite songs, but I don't know, man. I feel like we should be having more music streams. But one I guess one roadblock to that is copyright strike. You can't just stream music. You just get strike. Yeah, just anime opening songs. Yoasobi's really good too. So if I'm turning off my camera and my mic is like I'm just coughing and I don't wanna cough into the mic. So you guys have like your ears bleeding or something. You know, I'm being conserving your ears. Oh, song's so good. Can you justify the price tag of Ani? No, I cannot. There's no justifying something that expensive. There's just none. Like you just splurge, you know? And I just splurged. I couldn't justify it. Timmy's current wish list. I don't know. I don't know what my current wish list is. Like I don't have one that I currently like super duper want. Aside from like even the storm, I look at the price of the storm like sure you can say that's on my wish list, but it's like an impossible wish list. Probably never gonna buy it. I guess the only real one on my wish list, also impossible as well, but it's one that like I actually would buy if I had a lot of money. Is like the QDC Blue Dragon. It's just so cool looking to me. Let's look for more good weeb songs. Oh, actually, I'm gonna listen to a Thai song because I want to. So for Thai people out there, my Thai viewers, all three of you that's on this live stream right now, this song is pretty good. Have you tried Nova? Supernova? Yeah, I have it. Wow. Right there. So, alright, let's do another round of EQ. Let's have a vote going. Vote time. Is that coffee or tea? Garu Brisu. Some Japanese drink. Tastes so good though. You want me to link the Thai song? Why do you want me to link the Thai song? Do you want to listen to Thai songs? Boom, Thai song. HD 800S is so good, by the way. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is magic headphone. So good. S12. I see a lot of vote for S12. I guess S12's next. Alright. Let's see. Let's kill the Hexa. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do here? It's great the way it is. A lot of bass, good upper mid range, a lot of treble, which I like already. I don't want to change the treble on S12. That's like the selling point. What is there to do on S12? It's like, it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. To be honest, I really don't know what I do with S12. I wouldn't change anything about it. So maybe fix this little hump here just for OCD sakes. That's it. Just for OCD sakes, fix that little at like 2.3 minus 3 3. Yep, there you go. That's your fix S12. You're welcome. I mean, I'm not even gonna send you guys this EQ because there's really nothing to fix. It's one filter. Seven Zero already have one of those. Zero, you can look at my database on the my ranking list. The perfect EQ, I already have it. Open back, but soundstage leak. What does soundstage leak mean? It's just, this song is so good. It really does have like a K-pop vibe, yeah. EQ to B2 to sound like the dust? I mean, like, the issue being in the treble is hard to fix. If it's in the bass, the mid-range, sure, but like EQing treble is hard. Alright, next song. Now I'm just in a Thai mood. You guys might just have a Thai music live stream, you know? Who knows? I'm just gonna play Thai songs. Because now I'm in a Thai mood. This is a song I use to test a lot of my tracks, especially female vocals. Now this does not have a K-pop vibe. This is a Thai vibe, 100%. Yo, Practifile is here, Neil. Yeah, the ramen place is so good. I want to go back there. Alright, let's have another round of vote. Vote time. What's the next EQ on the list? I was a prisoner in your skull says C1R mid-range fix. That's yes. You have both artists, Pretzel and Pixie? Yeah, I like them both. Timmy, don't drink cold water. That's true, I should drink something warmer. But then again, I would have to get up and make myself something warm. Alright, there's a vote for Ling Long. There's a vote for Variation. I don't have the Rose Finch. There's one vote for Lon, one vote for Kato, one vote for Kima. One vote for Seishinu Heyday. Close, like, I'm terrible with headphones, by the way. Jew, I don't have Jew. Oh, look, something in Japanese. Let me like use my 10,000 EQ brain right now and try to figure out what that's what's being said there. Alright, according to Google Translate, it says, where are you going for Golden Week? So, I am... First, I'm going to Tokyo in 2 days for the Fujiya headphone festival. After I come back from Tokyo, I'm just going to spend time in Osaka. Yeah. Warner, best under $50. It's good. It's good. I mean, I see one vote for a lot of things. I don't see two votes. Well, oh yeah, 2 for Lon, 2 for Galileo. Don't need to do Galileo. Because Galileo is perfect. You can't change it. You can't fix it. Galileo is just perfect the way it is. What do you mean EQ Galileo? There's nothing to do. It's perfect. Galileo is the way it should be. It's like Thanos says, as all balance as all things should be. See? It just looks good the way it is. Let's see. We can do C1R mid fix. Let's do that one instead. Galileo, like I said, Galileo is perfect. Mid fix on this is really not too hard. One thing you could do is go at 3K, maybe 2.5. 2.5 up. .5. Maybe 2. 2, not 1. Alright. This already looks much better than original before. We can fix a little bit of a notch in the 3K too. Maybe it's not exactly 3K, 2.9. There we go. There you go. Boom. Fix C1R. Maybe I want to reduce a little bit in that 4K. Actually, maybe a little too much there. Like 3700. Minus 2. There you go. Old C1R, fixed C1R. Yay. C1R with more mids. Gotta love that. Timeless has issues in the treble, which is like super hard to fix. For Elysian IEMs, is there a difference between 2.3 and 2.2? I asked the owner back in Singapore and he said no, so no. Oh, if you guys been subscribed to this channel for a while, you'd know this song. I'm gonna send it here actually. Go listen to this. Come on, you OG know this song. Alright, so let's see here. What else should I do? Vote time. There's another vote time. Let's do another round of vote time. This is the song. Prakash, stop spamming. I hear you the first time. I think this is the original. I don't know if it's is it cover? Maybe it's cover. I don't know. I think this is the original one. Tin C2. There's one vote for C2. Kato, Arya. I mean, Kato and Arya are basically like similar IEMs, right? I actually don't have the VX graph on here yet, because there's like 4 switches that I got too lazy. Well, I guess I'll just go through it. I'll just do Kato, Arya, and then C2. Kato, Arya, C2. So, Kato first. Alright. So, the Kato, all intended purposes, already look really good. Like, it just needs more bass. So, let's bump the bass. Below 300 or below 250, low pass. That looks stupid. That's too much. This is better. This looks more normal now. There we go. Kato is kind of fixed. Treble, I would like more treble out of the Kato, so I'm gonna add more. Just more treble. Maybe not that much. That's a lot too. That's too much. Don't need that much. Something like this. There we go. Kato fix. Kato is fixed now. Kato is already a good IEM, so there's not much to do with it. Alright, next. Arya. Well, for Arya, I actually don't like the treble on it, so I'm gonna reduce it. Yeah, so reducing it by maybe like even more than that. There we go. Because it was too peaky for me. No smoothness whatsoever. And Arya, the bass looks already fine. What else is there to fix on the Arya? What else do you guys want? Maybe up the 3K. Maybe up to 3K. Let's see. Let's go with another Oh, this one is so awesome. Listen to this one on like your best trebly bright IEM. Boom. This one's badass. You want reduced bass? Like too much bass? Why? Why too much bass? There we go. I guess that's less space. 1 dB less space. Keep it balanced still. And maybe add more gain. We need more gain for... That's too much. That's chowdy. There we go. Unveiling new Arya. Ta-da! That looks pretty good actually. That looks very enjoyable. Alright, next is the C2. Technicality C2. Remember, all of this I'll upload to a Google Drive folder and I'll share it in the community tab after stream. Alright, so Alright. First of all, you guys already know we're gonna fix that mid treble. Bring that down. Help the timbre out a bit. There we go. Treble range, bring that down a little bit too. That's a little too much. Treble air. There we go. Actually, no, it's just peaky. It's not too much per se, it's just peaky. No! That's the wrong button. I mean, I shouldn't be EQing treble because this is not accurate at all. Actually, no, I'm just gonna skip EQing that range because I don't want to mislead people because it's not gonna be accurate. Kill a little bit of the warmth in the 250. Yeah, 300 warmth, kill by -2, 2, kill 1, kill too much. Want to keep that. There we go. Alright, unveiling the perfect C2. Export, export. I mean, it's gonna sound bright still, but that's just how it is. Yeah. Alright. Do. Can you do ASMR stream? No. No. It would be it would sound horrible. Oracle Mark II. Just EQ to your HRTF. There's a Thai message here. It says they want me to do it in Thai. Maybe a live stream in Thai too on the Thai channel. No, I have not gotten my HRTF measured. I think it's a harder process to get that done. You can't even hear that 1 dB different most of the time. Well, we're trying to make a perfect EQ, so I'm gonna make it as perfect as possible. This kind of sounds why I prefer Spotify than Tidal. Yeah, because Spotify has so many more. Like, I've used Tidal, I've used pretty much all of them. And I always come back to Spotify because of the amount of options it has. Let's look for another one. This one is also a good song. This one I showed you guys before. Oh, this one is good. Oracle Mark 2. Fix Oracle Mark 2. God. Oracle Mark 2. Such a disappointment. Hurt my feelings. Disgusting looking. Look at that. What is that? How horrible that is. So basically, I'm just gonna bring down everything after 5K by like a lot. There you go. Now that is relatively fixed. Mostly so. Maybe a little bit too like that instead. There you go. And we're gonna fill in this little hole in the mid-range too, to make it sound not so thin. There you go. And the rest of it is fine. Just that. Unveiling the new Oracle Mark II. Perfect. This is all they had to do. This is all. Maybe down to 3K a little bit too. Maybe 3K is a little much. Yeah, there you go. Versus the old one, new one. Big difference now. The treble's not gonna kill my ears anymore. I just made Oracle Mark 1. Let's pull up the Oracle 1 and see. Did I just make Oracle 1? I just did. I just made Oracle 1. Look, it's basically the same shape. My preferred Oracle is Oracle 1. My EQ fix for Oracle 2 is Oracle 1. That's funny. Save those. Are you thinking of copying B3? I have B3. I reviewed B3. I have it right there. Have a good day to me. Thank you. Sense top. TruthEar Zero next. TruthEar Zero. Boom. There you go. Well, you guys know what I'm about to do first. I absolutely like this region is like it's such a sensitive area for me. It has to be well done. Like it has to be balanced out with a lot of this region. Which in this case is kind of not, so I'm gonna down that as well. Turn off all the other filters. And maybe fill in that 2K down to 3. Not that much. There you go. Fix the timbre of it. Sub bass. Let's add some more sub bass, because looking rather sad back there in the sub bass territory. Give it a maximum 5 dB boost. That's too much. Yes. Oh, look at that. Look at that curve. Woo. That's now that's TruthEar's sexy zero right there. Look at that. It's amazing. Look real good now. Turn off the old one. Bam. Come on. That bass is gonna slam you like a truck. Save that. Does having tinnitus affect sound using IEM? I don't have tinnitus personally, but I don't think it affects. It's just like you get ringing in your ear sometimes, I think. All right, I will be right back. 1 second. I have returned. I have returned. Right, so, oops, got my chair caught on the headphone wire. That's not good. Oh well. Alright, so, let's pull up another song. What other ones can I show you? Oh man, there's just so many songs here. I like some Chinese songs too, by the way. Chinese songs are nice. Oh, this song's good. I like songs where female vocals have like an angelicness to them, like a light but really pretty voice. What about male vocal songs? I do like male vocals too, but I love female vocals. It's like when their voice just sounds so angelic, pretty that it tickles your brain. That's the best. Hi guys, thanks for recommending the Alpha Performer 5. It's great. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Well, Leisure Guide will be available in the UK. I think it's available like worldwide if you buy them, but I don't know if it's gonna be available like in UK specifically, as in a store carries it. J Show is good, yes. Fix Moondrop, no, not Moondrop. Fix Monarch Mark 2. There's nothing to fix. It's an S tier IEM for me. Yes, impedance adapter. I just fell in love with Blessing 3. Yeah, Blessing 3 is real good. Real good. It's a great, fantastic first IEM. I mean, you would not need to upgrade forever if you don't want to spend any more money. Performer 8 is probably like it's not released yet, so soon is I don't know when soon is. Tanshim Kara would probably never come out to sale. I don't know. They've been like talking about that one for a long time. Ringo and OH10. Does it look like OH10? Lingo. OH10. It doesn't. Like, this is a big difference, guys. This is like 5 dB difference here. That's very noticeable difference. It's yeah, it's not that similar. I mean, it's similar in a lot of other places, I guess, but OH10 is cleaner, smoother. Have you tried Risho IEMs? I tried one of them way long ago, and like I wasn't really a fan of Richo stuff. or at least that one that I tried. Similar IEM to variation to EQ my Blon 03. What? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to EQ the variations or EQ Blon 03 two variations? These, yeah, yeah, I guess I'll upload them to Discord. I don't see why not. EQ profile going on Discord, yes. I'll do them after the stream. This song is pretty too. Gaia EQ? Let's see what to do with the Gaia. See? So Gaia is a perfect example where this range is okay because this is balanced out by having a lot of this. The only time where this is not okay for me is if you have like this little dip, you know, that a lot of other IEMs have down here. Then it sounds incredibly thin to me. But this is fine. There's really nothing I would fix on the Gaia because it is one of my S- IEMs, and so in my eyes it's already very good. I wouldn't really fix too much about it. Yeah, like it's fine. It's fine the way it is. Song link for this one. Boom. There you go. There's song link. It's a great song, but I'm gonna change because it's a little mellow for this mood right now. Let's see. What song should I show you guys? What song is good? Oh, this is like when I was in Vegas, when I drive home from work, my first year in Vegas, I always played this song. It's first song I play on the way back home. Actually, I put it on repeat too, so I only listen to this. It's so like it has a lot of upper ranges nuances, and it's like brain tickling. It's nice. Great thing about having open back is that we can also listen as well. Can you guys hear like the music? Is it? Can you guys actually hear the music from coming from the HD 800S? I don't think that's possible. 2%, yeah. That's good, so I don't get copyright strike. Anyone interested in KC? I need to buy that one too. I hope I don't get like strike if it's audible. Well, I'll wake up in the morning. We'll see. We'll see if I get like copyright strike. Maybe I should lower the volume down just to not get copyright strike. That would be bad. You guys can listen to it on your own computer. I gave you guys the link. Timmy can sing. No, Timmy can't. Are you looking at KCD anytime soon? Yeah, I need to buy it. I need to buy it. Whenever that comes in for me. Alright, let's do another vote. What's next on the EQ list? I just got onigiri delivery. So you're just gonna chill, listen to music, answer questions, EQ, and eat. Oh, it's the best live stream ever. Let's do more of these. CVX EQ next? CVX? Sure, since I just did a CVX review, why not? CVX. So, only two things I would change. Look at that channel matching though. Look at that. Like, that's really good, you know? That's super good channel matching. And it coming out of KC, I'm like surprised. Like it barely a dB of difference. It's like it's near all intended purposes, it's perfect channel matching. Amazing. Alright, let's change the song. Give you guys one more song. Oh man. What can I give you guys? What's a good song? What's a good song? This one is good too, I think. Can't remember. Alright, for you guys who are screaming for male vocalists, here you go. Here's some male vocals for you. So first, on the CVX, I would fix the mid treble. There's just a lot of it. As much as possible. I'll go... yeah, minus like 5. Oops. Mid treble, not that. There we go. Yeah, something like this is already going to fix the timbre by a lot. And I'm also going to add more air, just overall air, after 10K, or maybe after like 11, after 12K. Just add more. Yep, that looks better. Yeah, maybe leave it more even. Yeah, I would do that much. And then the bass I'll leave the same because I want to keep the characteristics of the IEM the same. There we go. CVX fix. Looks good, right? Now it looks pretty decent. Oh, show the EQ value too. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. That's a good idea. Let me see if I can also show that. How do I do this without this? I mean, the EQ value makes the graph look, it just makes the graph look so small. That's the problem. That's why I just haven't shown it. You see that? It's just so tiny. Nah, I'll just give you guys the EQ files after, so you guys can play around with it after on your own. Sense top. What do you want me to fix with Sense top? Oh my god, so good. Sense top. Looks good. Maybe I could even out the mid-range. Add more 2K. Maybe add more 1.5, make it sound more full. Yeah, make it sound a little bit fuller. Yep, and also down that 5K a little bit. -2, 5. Actually, not 5. There we go. And unveiling, or maybe need a little bit more mid treble. Just a little bit more. We're gonna go to the 8K segment. Wide 2. There we go. Unveiling new. Ta-da! Fixed sense top. It's gonna sound real good now. Yeah. Oh. Make it cheaper. Fix the talos. I would just remove the switch. Keep it one setting. Blon 03 fix. Let's do Blon 03 next. Why not? Let's change the song first. It's kind of mellowing my mood. Even though it sounds so good. Billy sounds great. Billy does sound really good though. Mainstream artist, but sounds so good. Another male vocalist. I mean, this one's pretty somber too. Let's go with this one instead. Pretender. Oh, I like this song a lot. Boom. There you go. Pretender. What's your measuring rig again? Yes, it's a 711 clone coupler. Mangird Sense Top for $375. That's pretty cheap. Blon 03. Let's do Blon 03 fix. Yikes. I mean, man, it looked good way before. It looked good before. Now not so much. I would fix that. I would fix the mid-range first of all. Yeah, fix the mid-range. Bring back that engagement. There we go. The bass, I guess I'll keep the same. Maybe like tuck the bass back to like 300. Not that much. Something like that works. And I think that's the most you can do with a Blon. Not much else you can do. Yeah. You don't even need the bass fix even. Just keep it like that if you like a warmer blonde signature. No, I'm just gonna keep the warm on the blonde. Why not? Because that's the signature. It just made the vocal sound better. Treble is fine. Export. Stellaris. Imagine that. So good. Tinty 2. Stellaris. What do you think is the use of 5-6K dip? So it actually helps add like a sense of separation, believe it or not. 5-6K dip. So from my testing anyways, a dip in that area just separates the mid-range instruments and the treble instruments a lot more. Wire IEM review. I mean, all my IEMs are wired. You You know what? For the memes, let's do Stellaris. Moon dropped some worst IEM to date. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Oh, the blonde looks so much better. God, what is this? Oh, this puts me in physical pain. This looks horrible, guys. This is painful to look at. It's like Where do I even begin? First, let's bring that all the way down. Treble, high shelf at after 10K high shelf. Bring that down by like, cause I can't fix the peak itself, cause the peak shifts depends on your insertion depth. So the only thing I can do is reduce it overall instead. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Go back to what it. This already looks better, but still hella peaky. So let's do another one here. It's just so hard to fix. It's uber hard to fix something like this. Nah, that's too much. Oh, something like this. Yeah, maybe a little too much. Bring up a little bit. But yeah, alright. Unveiling the new Stellaris. Actually, no, I forgot to fix the 5K bump there. Let's fix that too. We don't want that because there's already a lot of trouble. There we go. There. Stellaris. Fix. I mean, it's gonna sound pretty decent now, but the treble is gonna still be peaky. Just won't be as nearly as peaky. Yeah, the stock mode really is like knife to the ears. Look at, oh, this is much more manageable. Alright, downloaded. Alright, what else? Or RSV? Man, I like both. It's so hard to pick one. So hard to pick one. I like both. Swatikap. Another Thai person has joined the chat. Now there's 4 of us. XM3, I don't own the Sony XM3. You guys hear that crunchiness? Oh, it's like crunchy ASMR. If you are not given the choice of taking the Monarch MK2, what TOTL will you get and why? I would just get the Annihilator and quit. Because it's just so, the Annihilator is just so special. So different. Wow. I have the Annihilator like with me now. Love these. It's just so amazing. They're probably the single most impressive pair of earphones I've ever tried. Period. What's your favorite chords for your IEM? The Martini. The Liquid Link Martini. Actually, any Liquid Links cable are really good. What's the difference between Annihilator and Anoli VX? Annihilator's treble is just out of this world. Once you hear Annihilator's treble, you question if any other treble is good or as good. Annihilator just does treble so well. Super good. Neil tried it. Neil's back. I wish planar TWS. That's the thing though. I don't know if I care about planar in the future of this hobby. Because DD drivers are doing like just as well. To be honest, there's like really no huge incentive to do planars. Plus, so far the planar hybrids that we have seen are not great. Favorite cable? What is the best IEM with metal body you can think of? Metal body. Metal body. Oh god. I'm looking down my tier list here to find like what's the metal body. Oh yeah, dumb. C1R. Sony IR C1R. That's all metal. That's like you can kill someone metal. Yeah, Liquid Link Martini's not cheap. Have you tried the new Sen Pro? Yes, don't like it. Nor did I didn't like the original Sens either. I'm gonna get Sen Saucer and thank you for Wallet Hates You. Hope you enjoy it. Cheapest IM for you can go for Warner, Olam, 700. All those ones would be fine. Oh no, I'm out of onigiri. Big sadness. Do you like earbud? Not really. I prefer headphones or IEMs. I would love to have speakers, but my house is too small. Delta Air Endgame, yes. I haven't ranked any of the earbuds I have. I do have quite a few. Have you seen the new? Yeah, the Quartet? Yeah, I've seen it. I haven't tried it though. Hello, love you vids. What do you think of the best bang for buck I am for imaging and resolution? Best bang for Hexa? Dioko? Yeah, one of the two, Hexa or Dioko. Onikiri in Japan and / Tokyo. I don't live in Tokyo, so I can't answer that. Best $200 IEM for gaming, the IE200 with the with the tape mod that I did. Another and Diva 2023 version. Yeah, they're good. Favorite onigiri? Man, that's hard. I like the I actually like anything with ikura. Normally those are great. Chicken is good. Salmon is my no. Salmon's my favorite. Anything with salmon ikura, my favorite. Blessing 3 or Mangird Top, either one. They both are good. My ranking list, I have the top higher. I think the top is like a little bit better, but man, it can go either way. It's so close. Oh, this one. Just gonna share this song now. Boom. There you go. Hey Timmy, what ear tips do you recommend try for Blessing 3? That's really like super subjective, comfort wise and stuff. I do want to do an ear tip ranking list. I still don't know how I want to go about doing that. Heading to Japan in end of May. Awesome. Enjoy. When will you make your ear tips video? I don't know. Whenever I figure out how to best do the video. CNR, Diva, or Gaia? Diva all the way. Diva easily. Never seen an Another Diva 2023 Graph Y, because no one owns one yet. It just released. People who bought one, well, actually no, that's a lie. Some people already own the new Diva. The new Annihilator, I think some stores have it. Some people might have it, but not a lot of people have graph rigs or couplers to graph. Favorite thing about Japan so far? The environment, like how safe it is. Like I feel like I don't really have to like lock my doors if I don't want to. You know? Of course I do, but like cuz I lived in America and I form a habit of locking every door. But here if I don't feel like locking my door, I can just leave my door unlocked and I'll feel perfectly comfortable. The food here is super clean. I actually lost so much weight just moving here. And I don't go on a diet or anything. I just eat whatever I want and I'm losing weight because the food here is just so clean. It's not nearly as oily and greasy as in American food. Yeah, I always lock my door. Just saying, if I didn't want to, I don't have to. Let's see. Diva, good for male vocals? Yes, but I would say better for female vocals. Favorite ear tips? I still like the Dunu SNS because they seal for me perfect every time. But if you're looking for my favorite ear tips aesthetically, they're these ones. The Courier Brass. They just look amazing. Love the look of them. They're expensive as hell though, like $35 a pair. These in Gaia available at earphone? Yeah, they have demo units for Gaia at earphone. HG400 SE S12 Pro, they're so different because one is like a full size headphone. Can't compare them. Can I buy custom IEM with a tuning of my liking? I mean, how much money are you willing to spend? I'm sure there's a service for that, but I'm sure as well it's gonna cost a lot. Actually, I don't know if there's a service like that. That's a good business idea, actually, but you're gonna have to be quite skillful to do that. What IEM would you recommend for gaming, like Escape from Tarkov? Gaming? Mm. Any IEM with really good bass, good treble would do fine. Balanced tuning is what I usually recommend for gaming. Definitely, I don't know. Any IEM on my ranking list? I mean, under 500, you can go with like Blessing 3 if you want, but that might have too little bass. You can go with Blessing 2 DOS. B2 DOS. Yeah, Blessing 2 DOS. Oh, look, question about Annihilator versus Anole VX and details and tuning. You can just look up my ranking list. I have all those information on the ranking list. They're readily available. Have you tried Kiwi Orchestra Lite? Yeah, I've tried it. Sounds very it's too nice, but it's kind of blunty in the note definition. Not as incisive as I would like it to be. My chair caught on the cable. This is Stellaris EQ. I should show you what the real Stellaris look like. Looks horrible. This is real Stellaris. That was EQ Stellaris. Different. This real one looks tragic. Mm, yeah, just peaks all around. What's the most unique IEM tuning wise? Unique IEM, unique IEM. Let's see. So you want something that doesn't look good on graph but sound good in real life? Andromeda. Andromeda is like Campfire Audio's only real like working like model. So this is Andromeda. It looks like shit on graph, but I use it. I like it. It sounds good to me. It's a weird IEM. It's so colored, so warm, but it works. It works this time. It's one of the only IEM I would ever. It looks terrible. It looks like someone vomited on this graph, but it looks good. No, not that it looks good. It sounds good. Hmm. Are you planning to try Kiwi Dolce? I don't I don't know about that one. Is it available already? If it's available already, maybe. Trifecta looks insanely bad. You know what? Let's pull up Trifecta. Why not? Trifecta. I think only one person has the graph of the Trifecta. Oh god. Oh, chills down my spine. Let's pull up hmm. Yeah. Hmm. When Casey looks better. Casey EDA looks better than the Trifecta. Probably sounds better too. Trifecta is no. It's horrible. Sounds tragic. You say you demoed Trifecta before? Yeah, it's really bad. Eek. Eek. Has HBB graphed a storm yet? I want to see what the storm looks like. He did. Boom, this is a storm graph. Look at that. Subtonic storm. Looks nice. Sounds nice too. Oh, if only we have funds for a subtonic storm. Whew. Looks so nice. $20 QKC X HBB. I do have a graph of that. QKC. Oops, spelled that wrong. There we go. Yep. A lot of bass. Storm of bass. Treble is literally IEM storm that is approaching, yeah. But it sounds so nice though. I gotta say, subtonic storm does sound really, really good. Let me pick one more song. Let's see. What song can I show you guys that I haven't shown? Man, so hard to pick. I really like this song. Thin. Oh. Some relaxing song. Do you like rock or metal genres? I do sometimes. Sometimes. What kind of IEM tuning would you make if someone offered you a collab to make a kilobuck IEM? Honestly, I have to like sit on that one, really think about it. Kilobuck IEM, what tuning would I make? Hard to think about because I would want it to be super special, but also want it to still sound good. That's hard. That's a hard balance to find. CVX? I just reviewed CVX. Annihilator better than Storm? Yeah, I like Annihilator more. Yeah, this song is so nice, and when the bass drops on it, it's just buttery. It's brain melting in like a super relaxed, buttery way. Listen to Hua Hua. That's a good song too. What's your ranking of the best IEM for anime songs? Oh, I would do an update on that video probably sometime in the future. What's the most uncomfortable IEM? The C1R? That thing is chonky big. I have it right here too. In my IEM watch case. This thing is like chonky, huge. See that? That's a C1R. Just massive. So uncomfortable. Helios also uncomfortable, shell wise. Yeah, Storm is more comfortable than C1R, 100%. I didn't feel any discomfort wearing Storm. Meteor, I tried. I like Helios more than Meteor. When will we get IEM with the smoothest as any reviewer's target? But that's what Galileo was for. Have you tried Galileo? Can I interest you in Galileo? Like, I mean, how much more smoother do you want this thing? It's smooth. If you squint, very smooth. That was the whole kind of theme behind Galileo, was to get it to sound very, very, very smooth. What do you mean? Galileo is perfect. Mess 3, I tried it. I don't know if I like it more than Mess 1 or 2 though. All the way to 20K. That's gonna be really tough. I don't know a lot of IEMs that can have like a completely. Actually, I don't know any IEM with a completely smooth graph. Hmm. But like the Supernova is not like very like completely smooth though. Has some peaks too, but it's relatively smooth. Yes. What's the most expensive IEM? The most expensive IEM I know is the QDC Blue Dragon at $12,000. Perpetua is smooth? You think Perpetua is smooth? Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. I have the Perpetua graph. Hmm. It's hmm. Flat justice. That's it. Can you explain the gaping U in SA6 Mark II's treble? SA6 Mark II. SA6 MK2. The U? What do you want me to explain? Most IEMs have this. It's like kind of like a characteristics of the 711 coupler, if you will. There's a meme about this too, by the way, like cat ears. So if you notice, even like IEMs like the Arya. Oops, where is it? Have this kind of like cat ear shape. Kato as well. See? It's like it's just like they're all cat ear shape. It's just varying degree of cat ear shape, like big or small cat ears. For $12,000, let's see. Did someone say flat is justice? That's a meme in our Discord community. Flat is justice. Yeah, flat justice. What price point would your collab IM whereas tuning would be based on your target? I mean, my target is basically the diva, and that's why I don't want to tune IEMs to my target, because that just be blatantly just copying the diva. Cause look, that's just like the diva is my target. I don't want to copy the diva just flat out. So unique melody mess too smooth. You could keep one diva or Ani. No questions asked. I'd keep Ani. I mean, I guess I can do a mini diva, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to. I could, but I just don't want to. Mm, let's see. Sense top is pretty smooth in the treble, yeah. I would agree with that. Is Galileo a MIDI diva? Let's see. Is it? Is it? Not really. Not really. Male vocalist IEM recommendation. Just anything that I recommend for vocals in general. They work the same. Male vocals and female vocals, they live in like similar ranges. Just female vocals play more on the into the presence and treble area than some male vocals do. But mostly they're very similar ranges. So if I say an IEM is good for vocals, it's generally just good for vocals. Show ugliest and best looking IEM graph wise, right? You mean on graph? Graph wise, the ugliest IEM I've ever graphed. Oh, I'm going down the list now. I can't remember. What's the ugliest I've ever graphed? Mm, that's a good question actually. That's a tough one. The ugliest? No, I'm just gonna throw some out there. We'll decide later. You guys can decide which one's the ugliest one. That's one for sure. That's pretty ugly. Uh, uh, any more? I feel like that takes one of the top spots of being super ugly looking. I mean, Folk S, yeah, Folk S is not that ugly in comparison to that. Uh, that's hard. Ugly? Oh yeah, the airline bud, of course. That probably takes the top spot for being mega ugly. Um, GK100, I guess. It's kind of ugly, but not nearly as ugly as the other two. OH5 Asgard, that one's pretty bad too. Um, Holdor is pretty. I guess it's not as ugly. I'll take it out. It's not as ugly. PR1. PR1 is ugly in a different way. It's just painful as hell. Yeah, I think that's about all the real ugly ones. Yeah, that's all I can find. That's us. Yep. I only have Andromeda graph for campfire audio. Bought the P5 on your recommendation comes today. I hope I like it. I hope you like it too. Currently looking at new small IEMs. I have small ears. S12 fit perfectly. Is there anything up to 600 that is much better than S12 but still fits small? Small fit IEMs, huh? You know, I should do a video on that. Small fitting IEMs or medium small fitting IEMs. Um, don't know. Actually, I'm thinking now. S12 is pretty small. Under 600 with small shell. Looking at down my list here. I mean, you can go for the man. I don't know if these are considered small shells. Oh, SA6, original SA6. You can find it used. That's pretty small shell. Studio 4 is relatively small, smaller. Yeah, I would say those are pretty much all I can really think of. I wonder if there's anything I can that can compete with Alpha P5. Yes. Yes, there is. All right, based on this, you know, this is gonna be the thumbnail. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. 1 second. Let me find the exact point where. the peak in. There you go. That's the thumbnail. I'm gonna change the color a little bit. Have more color variety. There we go. Perfect. Screenshot that. That's the thumbnail now. Where can I buy IEM driver? AliExpress. Is the upgrade from Kato to Blessing 3 worth it? Yes. I would say worth it. What do you think of the U4S? I like the U4S. I tried it, liked it. I thought it was like a mini U12T. Pretty close to U12T. So I liked it. KC DeFi, I don't own it. I need to buy it. Why can't they make smooth treble IEMs? I think that's more of an engineering question that I can't answer. I don't have to. I'm not as that much of an expert. Are there any driver companies that sell high quality driver stuff? Sonyan. What's the other one? I'm blanking on the name right. Knowles and Sonyan. Have you seen PR2 graph? Let's look at PR2 graph. PR2. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's see, what other song can I show you? This one? Oh. Oh. You guys have to know this song if you guys watch anime. What's your favorite IEM under 500 bucks? My personal favorite, the one that I would use, is the Studio 4. She's really good. This artist is super good. If you listen to a lot of female vocals, female artists, you would start to want a bass tuck. I'm serious. Like, a lot of people don't like bass tuck because they listen to just different genres, which is, that's their thing. They listen to different genre. But if you listen to the same genre that I do, bass tucks makes the vocal sound really clean. That's why Mangird Sense Top and like variations are so high up. Because it just sounds so clean, so good. Like this makes female vocals sound so amazing. They don't have any heft to them whatsoever. They're just open, clean, light, the way they should be. If you add some warmth to it, they start to sound a little thicker, a little heftier, less enjoyable for me. Do you have a preference for specific driver types? Not really. I don't. It's just the way it's tuned, so I don't really care for specific drivers. I know that for a smoother treble response, you may need EST drivers. So maybe there's a little preference for ESTs if it's well implemented. If you could only pick IEM or headphone, IEMs. I would take IEMs over headphones. Because IEMs, at least I can use everywhere else. Headphones, these I get to only use like indoors. Favorite soft ear IEM? I think it's still the RSV. Studio 4 is really good. Like they're both like Studio 4 and RSV are like same level for me, like in terms of my personal enjoyment. You can use close back though, but they're just like clunky and like I don't know. They're not small. I can't just throw it back in my backpack or my pocket as easy. It's just not as convenient to use as IEMs are. And good and well-tuned close backs are hard to find. Let's see, what other song are they? Oh, this one, this artist, well, I only like this one song, but I love her voice. Chinese songs. If you EQ, if only EQ can make IEM become godly, it can. It can. It's a secret trick of the trade. It can. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Might if I suggest you listen to genre called electro swing? Hmm, maybe. Best IEM for bass singer. Just look for something warmer, I guess, if you want like super deep, rich voice. Twilight, maybe. Software Twilight. Do you like neutral sound signature? Yes, very much so. All right. Let's take some last minute questions and then I'm gonna start packing because I'm going to Tokyo tomorrow. What's your thoughts on the 64 audio IEMs? I only really like the U12T U4S trio. I think those three are like the ones that popped into my head. The other ones I thought were just fine. And even amongst those, the U12T, U4S, and Trio, I don't think they're super top tier. At least that's just my opinion. My current IEM rotation, I don't really have a rotation. I just use whatever I feel like. But I mostly grab the Annihilator. And the second thing I grab the most is the Studio 4. So I would say those two get the most ear time. Besides the one I need to test for review. Yeah, for the 64 audio IEMs is the mid-range that kind of gets to me. Like it's not as engaging as I want it to be. Turi, I have not tried the original Turi. It was discontinued a long time ago, but the TI I've tried and I like that one. Sounds like a better Twilight, but it's much more expensive. Favorite Moondrop waifu? That's hard. I quite like the S8 because it's just like just normal looking, I guess. When will Critical update his ranking list? I don't know. Whenever. Whenever. What's your favorite Fio IEM? The FHE. Endgame from Timmy. Oh, I don't know what company would be willing to do an Endgame collab. It's always like, yeah, that's hard to do. Review Subtonic Storm when I get enough donation money to buy Subtonic Storm. So much. So expensive. Should I start like a GoFundMe for like Subtonic Storm? Donate to help me get Storm for YouTube video today. Alright, I'll be right back. I am back. Let's see. Yeah, I will donate to your Storm and Blue Dragon. I remember you posting in this so that you were working on revising your. I'm still thinking about that. I wonder, like, I'm still thinking about like the final criteria because I don't want to keep like redoing the whole thing. I want it to be like done and final. Does Timmy use buds? I don't really use buds. Yeah, my wife uses buds all the time, but I don't use buds. What's a Storm and Blue Dragon? Oh, just look this up. Subtonic Storm. There you go. Have fun. Have fun crying. Doo-doo. Sense Top versus SA6 MK2 for EDM, pop, and rap. I would say, man, SA6 Mark II has the more of that like treble sing and bass thumps. Critical Demand has been silent these days. Where is he? He's actually I'm actually seeing him tomorrow in Tokyo. Subtonic can be end game. Yes. When do I stop looking for new IEMs and just enjoy music? Today? Just enjoy what you have. You don't have to buy more. I'm just making videos telling you guys the new hype stuff, but I never tell you guys to buy anything. You know, when have I ever told you guys, hey, you have to buy this? You know, I never say that. I just say, oh, this is so good. And I like it. I would buy this, or I would tell you guys, like, hey, if you like this, you know, this is better as a purchase option than this one. But I never directly tell you guys to, like, you have to buy something. So you can just stop looking for IEMs now and just enjoy what you have. And maybe that's the best thing to do, you know, save some money. Is there a website for my measurements? Yes, there is, good sir. Let me get you the link. Boom. His food channel and audio channel has been silent. All right. I need to pack. Timmy's ranking list still updating. I want to like revise it one more time with with like, you know, more precise criterias, but I'm still deciding on what those criterias should be. Which headphone do you wearing now? What you like in it? Does any annoy? What? What? I don't understand your question. I think you meant like, oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now. Which headphones am I wearing right now? It's the HD 800S. HD 800S. And no, it's not annoying anyone in the house. Thank you, crap. Mr. Coco. All right. Well, I'm gonna go pack, you guys. Thank you so much for the incredibly fun live stream. All right. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and pack. Just got a message. And yeah, look forward to the news video coming in like maybe today, not today, tomorrow or something like that. And I'll probably film something when I'm in Tokyo as well. So yeah, look forward to some Tokyo content. I'll see you guys later. Bye.